So we'll start the next determinant or factors which affect the demand of the consumer, and it is taste and preference of the consumer. So what will be the effect of change in taste and preference of a consumer? You will see here that consumer is having two type of tastes here. One is favorable taste and another one is unfavorable taste. According to the favorable taste, what happens? Even if the price of a commodity is same, but the consumer is going to increase his demand for a particular commodity. When is he going to increase the demand for that particular commodity? Only in case when he is having a favorable taste for that particular commodity. He likes the taste of that commodity and therefore he will increase the demand for that commodity. As you can see in the table, the price is going to be same 10 rupees, but the quantity demanded is going to increase from 4 units to 6 units. And same you can see here when we make the initial demand of a commodity at price rupees 10, then point A we will get, where D demand curve we are going to get as the initial demand curve of the consumer. After that, from 4 to 6 units, the consumer is going to increase his demand. That is to point B. From A to B point, his consumers demand is going to increase. That is going to shift towards right only due to this demand curve is going to shift towards right only due to favorable taste of the consumer. On the other hand, in the another subheading we will see here, if a consumer is having unfavorable taste, then in this case the consumer do not like the taste of that particular commodity, and in this case he is going to reduce the demand for that particular commodity. If you see the table here, price is going to be same 10 rupees and quantity demanded is going to change from 6 to 4 units. Why the consumer is reducing the demand for this particular commodity? Because he does not like the taste of that particular commodity. And if you will see here, graphical representation, price is going to remain same at rupees 10, and the quantity of a consumer demanded by him is going to be at initial point at 6 units, and then we will point A when we match the demand at 10 rupees, he is going to demand for 6 units, so we will get point A here. We will get the first initial demand curve DD, and after that he is going to decrease his demand for this particular commodity from point A to B. This B point we will get when we draw a vertical line from 4 units of the commodity, and we get point B where it intersects the price line, that is the price of the consumer at 10 rupees. So at this point we get the new demand curve D2, and this shows that the demand of the consumer is going to shift towards left from A to B, and this is what is called as decrease in demand of the consumer. Why the consumer is going to decrease the demand of this commodity? Because he is having unfavorable taste. So this was one of the another factor. Okay, let's move on to the next factor. The another factor that affects the demand of a consumer is effect of change in expectations of a consumer. Now these are the expectations of the consumer that he shows in the market. Whenever a commodity's price is going to rise in future, this is the future expectation of the price of that particular commodity. If the price of the commodity is going to rise in future, then what will happen? The consumer at the present time period, at same price, will increase the demand for that particular commodity, because in future, maybe in a month or after 2 months, the price is going to rise. So the commodities demand will be increased by the consumer because he do not want to purchase it at high price. Okay, so his demand at the same price is going to rise, and this shows a rightward shift in the demand. You can see here, rightward shift in the demand shows increase in demand, and the demand of the consumer is moving from A to B. That means from 4 units to 8 units, and here we get the new demand curve D1 D1. So the initial demand curve DD will shift to D1 D1. After this, if we are going to see the second case here, and in this case the consumer is at same price going to decrease the demand of this particular commodity, that is from 8 units to 4 units. Why is he doing this? Because the future expectation of the commodities price is showing that it is going to fall. In future, the price of the commodity is going to fall, and because of this only, the consumer will decrease the demand for this commodity from 8 to 4 units. Reason is he do not want to purchase it or this commodity at higher prices. Okay, he will wait for 1 month. If the price is going to fall in after 1 month, he will wait for 1 month and then he will purchase this particular commodity after 1 month, right? So at current time period, he will decrease the demand for this commodity. Clear? So this shows a leftward shift in the demand curve, and we can make it here on right side. You can see if price is going to be same 10 and we are having only 2 units of quantity demanded, so initial demand curve will get at 8 units of the commodity, where we get DD demand curve. We will make it A point here. After this, when the consumer is going to know that the price of the commodity is going to fall in future, he will decrease the demand of this particular commodity from TD to D to D2. Okay, so this is what is called as decrease in demand. The consumer is going to decrease the demand only due to future price expectations. That is, in future the price of the commodity is going to fall, and that is why it decreases the demand for this particular commodity. Okay, so this was the effect of change in expectations of a consumer. In case of another determinant here, that is effect of change in size of population. If the size of the population is going to increase, then remember one more thing: these determinants or factors which are affecting the demand of a consumer are the factors of market demand. As we have studied before also, that individual demand is that particular demand where only single individual or a household, single household is taken into account. But whenever we are going to study for market demand, then there are several different consumers existing in the market to demand for that particular commodity at different prices, right? So in this case, if the size of population is going to say rise, if the size of population is going to increase, then what will happen? In the market, more consumers will be found, and due to these higher quantity of consumers in the market, the demand for the commodity will automatically rise. Okay, so for this, as this is a market demand curve, and therefore we are going to make a smooth curve here, because market demand is the sum of all the individual demands of different consumers. So we'll make a smooth curve here to show the increase in the size of population. Due to the increase in size of population, we will show here that one curve, demand curve DD is there, And due to the increase in the size of population in the market, what will happen? The demand for the commodity will rise to D1, D1. Okay, in this way. And in the similar manner, if the size of population is going to decrease, then what will happen? The consumers are lesser in the market, and because of this, what will happen? Demand for the commodity will also be shifting towards left. Here the demand curve is shifting towards right. That means showing increase in demand. But in this case, due to decrease in the size of population, the demand curve of a consumer is going to shift towards left, D2, D2, right? Showing leftward shift in the demand curve. So, this is a very simple mechanism you can see here. Due to rise in population and decrease in population, the effect on the demand of a consumer. In the seventh factor affecting the demand of the consumer, we are still there on the market demand function, where several consumers are found to be there in the market. And here also we can say another factor, effect of change in distribution of income. If in a region or an area, the distribution of income is equal, means the consumers are having equal distribution of income. Okay, then what will happen? The demand for the commodity will rise. Okay, so this rise in demand, you can show it with the help of a demand curve shifting towards right. So from DD to D1, D1. This is showing that due to equal distribution of income among all the different consumers in the market, they will demand higher quantity of particular commodity. And this is showing that there will be a rightward shift in the demand curve from DD to D1, D1. On the other hand, if there is unequal distribution of income, that is, there is a gap between the consumers, some are rich, some are poor, then automatically have and have nots, we can say, then the people who are coming in the rich class family, they will be demanding separate quantity of goods. Poor people will not be able to demand the same quantity of goods, and this is why the demand in the market for this particular commodity will fall down. So this shows leftward shift in the demand curve. That is from DD to D2 and D2. Right? So leftward shift in demand curve takes place due to unequal distribution of income. Now we are on the last factor which affects the demand of a consumer, and it is called as effect of season and climate. Season and climate also are very much responsible for the change in demand of the commodity by a consumer, because there are different seasons in which only certain or a particular type of commodity is more in demand, but after that, that same particular commodity is not in more demand. Like for example, I will give you woolen clothes. The demand for woolen clothes are very much high during winter season, but apart from that, in the summer season, the demand for woolen clothes become down. Similarly, the ice creams, in the summer season, the market demand for ice creams is going to rise as more and more temperature is there, or that is in the summer season. And opposite happens in the winter season. The demand for ice creams falls down. So here also we are having the market demand function, where several consumers are there, and in this case, if the demand curve DD is there, so as I told you, in winter season, what will happen? Woolen clothes will be more in demand. So the demand for woolen clothes will shift towards right. On the other hand, in summer season, the demand for woolen clothes will be lesser. That means the demand curve will shift from DD to D2T2. Okay. So these were the different 8 type of factors affecting the demand of the consumer.